going, everyone? My name is John, and today I'm starting a project. I'm working on a 1950 Packard. I'm getting married in June, and this is my winter project that has to be done by June, and it's got a lot of work to go. I'm obviously limited on money and experience, so I'm doing the best I can and the best way I know how. If you guys have any advice, please bring it on. But first off, I've been working on the trim on the Packard. Now this is the old trim. It's pretty beat up. Well, sorry about the lighting. It's not, obviously this is a home video, but you know, it's rusting in spots. You know, it used to be a wood trim. I don't know if you can kind of see it in there, right there. And it's in just really bad shape. The body of the Packard's in pretty good shape. Some sanding and a little bit of Bondo, and that'll be good. But the interior needs completely redone. Now, I had recently, the past couple days, went online and bought this vinyl. Here, I'll show you right here. This vinyl wood trim, and that's what it is right there. It's just a sticky back, and I bought a 4-foot by 15-foot long. It cost me a pretty penny, I think, almost 300 bucks. But this is the finishing product afterwards. I think it looks pretty good. Now, what I did to prep this, I did the best possible thing I think I can do, is I went at my work and I bought this. I didn't buy, but I borrowed, used, took, asked for this P80 grit sandpaper. Simple enough. And I just sanded the body. I just sanded the surface of it. Sanded it down nice and smooth, got all the rough spots out of it. I mean, I went down to the bare metal, but that's okay. Because, I guess I should have everything together. I got 3M 94 primer. Good? Yes. And you don't need a lot. You just take a little bit, dab on there, go throughout the whole surface of the body of this framework. After, you know, obviously you sand everything down, then you wipe it all down, get all the dust off of it, clean it up really good so nothing affects the primer and the adhesive to stick. And of course I did all that, put that down there. It says about 5 minutes after you laid it down that you can put trim or the vinyl down. Now I did that and it worked out fantastic. My only problem I was having was obviously around right here. The trim wouldn't just quite go down in there. As you can see, everything else turned out pretty good, but it didn't turn out too well right there. Now, I don't have a heat gun, so I used my fiance's blow dryer. And the only problem with that is she just took it 'cause she had to go on a road trip for work. So I won't be able to finish it anytime this week, the trim wise anyways. But that's a good thing to do. Now, this is what it looks like on the back. Now it's kind of looks like crap on the back, but obviously the back, it doesn't matter. You know, this vinyl here, it surprisingly bends and molds pretty well. I mean, obviously you can see there's forms pretty good, and that's with heat. You will not get that if you just try to bend it over with no heat. Heat is your best friend when it comes to vinyl, especially this kind of vinyl. Now, there's a big roll that I bought. I already did one, or the second one. This is the rear right side. I think it turned out pretty good. Now, when I get those done, my next project is going to be, now see here, these are the old door panels. These panels, as you can tell, are pretty beat up. I mean, they've seen better days. I need to find trim or figure out what I'm going to do here. I can't, that's missing. Unlike this one, see, you got the trim going across here. I need to figure something out about that, or just completely take it off and do a different setup. But today, yay, just got in the mail the new door panels. Bought them off of perfectfit.com. I got 4 sheets. I think it was like 32 inches by 48 inches. Be totally enough to duplicate the new ones. There. It is called, give me a second. It is called Black Waterproof Paneling. Actually, 4 sheets cost me $77. Kind of expensive, but you know, if you're working on a car, especially a car like this, and you want to do a good job, I guess getting this kind of material is going to be the best material. Now this stuff is pretty beat up, as you can tell. Obviously, whenever you take everything off, you label it. And I also got all the baggies of everything that goes for it labeled as well, so you don't lose any material, because a lot of it obviously you'll reuse, especially the little itty bitty parts. I'm pretty sure this is 1/8 inch thick. And obviously, like I'll do is I'll take that and put it on here. Obviously I'll take off all the fabric and the trim and everything else, and all I have to do is trace and cut. Now they say don't cut it with a saw or anything like that. You always want to cut it with a knife, because if you cut it with a knife, you get nice clean lines. There's no fraying, no, you know, raising of the board or anything like that. If you cut it with the saw or whatever, you'll have the edges will be frayed, and that's just not good. You don't want that, and especially when you're paying $77. It's not something I want to do. So that is my project so far. Those are my little projects that I'm doing. I'm working on the interior. I'm pretty sure I want to do my interior, the fabric and everything else. I'm going to use tan fabric. I got a Cancer magazine for Packards, and I'm pre-ordering the seat covers and the upholstery for the roof, and so on and so forth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped out a little bit. Obviously, I didn't show very much of as in helping anybody out about doing anything, but I hope you guys get some good positive feedback. If anything that would help me out, awesome, right below in the comments. And if you guys want, I can give my email out to where you can help me out, or I can help you out. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I can try my best. Thank you.